Hello guys, today in this video, we are going to help you to find out the best turntables in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review, and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Number 10. JBL Spinner BT. There's a quick install guide that breaks things down into easy steps, and it took me about 10 minutes to get things set into place and calibrated. After the turntable is set up, all you have to do is put your Bluetooth speaker or headphones into pairing mode, then hit the pairing button on the back of the Spinner BT, and the two devices will connect. I tested the Spinner BT alongside JBL's Boombox 3, a large booming speaker with a handle that lets you lug it from room to room, playing, in my case, Prince's Purple Rain. Even from across my house, the Spinner maintained a connection to the boombox as I carried it with me. It's far from the traditional vinyl listening experience with bookshelf speakers or a nice set of headphones, but it's a convenient upgrade that lets you play your records across a wider physical range without having to move your whole setup. And if you do prefer the analog approach, there are outputs for speakers and headphones too. If you like a clear dust cover on your turntable, the Spinner BT's matte cover may not appeal to you. I think the matte cover looks great, and it makes it stand apart from most turntables. Number 9. Victrola High-Res Onyx. For this just above entry-level money, and given the correct, thoughtful initial setup, the High-Res Onyx is very, very impressive. From the relative capabilities of the built-in phono preamp, to the relative quietude of the motor, onto the relatively smooth, reassuring record playback. Relative to anything in this price bracket, impressive is the word, and relative the follow-up word. It also helps that it looks a bit swankier than most of its competitors. The built-in Bluetooth encoder lets you cast your vinyl audio onto any Bluetooth device of your choosing. It'll be speakers or headphones though. Its Qualcomm aptX adaptive capabilities up the fidelity factor, hence the high-res moniker, making for the best wireless audio you'll have heard in a while. The main thing is that in addition to its fun Bluetoothy twist, the High-Res Onyx performs admirably as a straight-up turntable too, with a proper Audio-Technica cartridge and a fine enough phono preamp for ease of use. Number 8. Marantz TT15S1. The Marantz TT15S1 is relatively expensive, but it delivers excellent performance for the price, and considering the clear Audio Virtuoso cartridge is included, which is around $1,000 when purchased separately. It's actually a great deal. You also get a premium tone arm and a winsome turntable. Yes, the price is definitely an investment, but it is not an unreasonable one. What does the Marantz TT15S1 get you over the competition? Attention to detail. During our testing, we were pleasantly surprised to find that just about every part of this turntable has been tweaked and optimized to be the best it possibly can be for the price. The fit and finish are excellent, and it's very pleasant to handle. But if you're ready to take your record collecting and listening to the next level, the Marantz TT15S1 is the perfect companion. In our review, we surmised, taken as a whole, the Marantz offers budding audiophiles the chance to chase higher fidelity without having to buy a turntable that costs as much as a car. Number 7. House of Marley Revolution. Look, it would be wrong to suggest that this plucky budget belt-driven deck can challenge the best. It cannot. But good starter deck that's easy to use and sounds decent without breaking the bank? The House of Marley Revolution is emphatically that, and with an added shot of sustainable style that makes it highly lovable, not to mention one of the best value Bluetooth turntables we've tested. The Revolution sets itself apart from your average budget turntable's plastic build, apart from the platter, which is plastic, but it works very well. In fact, there's a reassuring weight to the build overall. The chosen, largely sustainable materials lend it a quality feel, which is impressive given the cost. The base is wrapped in recycled fabric, and the distinctive bamboo plinth is a lovely thing to set down in your chosen listening spot. It comes pre-calibrated out of the box, so setting it up is as simple as putting the felt mat on the platter and attaching the counterweight to the tone arm. Number 6. Fluence RT81. The Fluence RT81 is an excellent beginner turntable. The reason? It's simple to set up and use for newbies, but as you'd expect, you can level up the cartridge to squeeze even more performance out of it later on. You don't need to worry about getting a separate phono preamp either, as there's one built in, but you can turn that off if you want to use a more powerful external preamp in the future. We really enjoyed this turntable's sound during testing, but we did encounter a few issues. The Fluence RT81's promised auto-off feature turns the platter off to prevent excessive needle wear, which is good, but you still have to return the arm to its resting place yourself. You'll also have to manually cue records, which isn't a deal breaker by any means, but may put off anyone looking for a fully automatic player. If that's you, the Denon DP300F, also in this guide, is a great choice for a fully automated vinyl experience. Number 5. Audio-Technica ATLP70XBT. The Audio-Technica ATLP70XBT is our top budget choice. It replaces the Audio-Technica ATLP60XBT that came before it and is a little pricier, making it the top end of budget. But in our books, it's still the best affordable choice, especially for beginner vinyl enthusiasts who want to get up and running with little fuss. Setting it up is easier than ever. This is a plug-and-play device that's been pre-calibrated, meaning you get easy playback. You can then listen either wired or wirelessly, and there's seamless Bluetooth connectivity if that's what you choose. Although some cheaper players have underpowered motors, the ATLP70XBT is belt-driven with a motor that's not only strong but quiet too. Don't expect the impeccable premium sound of pricier options, but what you do get is an audio performance that outperforms many other budget options. Number 4. Project Debut Carbon Evo. If you want to enjoy the rich sound of vinyl without compromising on even a speck of glorious audio information, the Project Debut Carbon Evo is one of the best turntables for this, and that makes it one of the best decks on the planet right now. Also, the carbon fiber tone arm is pre-mounted with a very capable Ortophon or Sumica cartridge. A new motor design, some damped and adjustable feet, and automatic speed change contribute no end to the Debut Evo's improved performance and improved ergonomics over the previous Project model. Simply put, it sounds fantastic. It doesn't matter what sort of music you like to listen to, the Debut Carbon Evo laps it up. Our testing process revealed a detailed and compelling deck that's able to focus on the minutiae, even as it describes the complete picture. And it does so with conviction. The Debut Carbon Evo has all the warmth and weight that vinyl is famous for, but it refuses to get bogged down. It simply motors along in the most natural way imaginable. Number 3. Angel's Horn H019. All-in-one record players which combine the record player, speakers, and amplification in one box have a well-earned reputation for bad sound, but the Angel's Horn H019 sounds much clearer and fuller than most. With its wood-finished top, metal platter, and sturdy adjustable tone arm, it looks and feels like a good-quality turntable. The H019 includes an Audio-Technica AT360 0L phono cartridge, and it has both Bluetooth and an analog audio input to play music from phones or other audio sources. This system does require a small amount of setup, but the procedure is clearly explained in the manual. Number 2. Audio-Technica ATLPW50BT. If you want a built-in phono preamp and/or Bluetooth output, we recommend the Audio-Technica ATLPW50BT. It slightly underperforms in sound quality compared with the Fluence and Record models because of its underweighted plinth and platter and lower quality, but still good, ATVM 95 phono cartridge. But no other turntable came close to having the ATLPW50BT's usability and functionality straight out of the box. This belt-drive turntable supports 33 RPM and 45 RPM records with a simple speed switch, but not 78 RPM records. The Bluetooth connectivity is intuitive, and a line-level output is available, should you wish to use a different external phono preamp down the road. The ATLPW50BT's materials aren't quite as high quality as those of our top picks, and it's available in only one finish, rosewood. Number 1. Fluence RT85N. The Fluence RT85N is a great all-around turntable because it's easy to set up and use, and it adds very little of its own sound characteristics, delivering an accurate representation of any record it plays. It uses superior materials such as an acrylic platter, the heaviest plinth of the non-DJ turntables we tested, great sound isolation feet, and the best supplied phono cartridge in our testing, the Nagaoka MP110. Read our terminology section for more on the terms used here. The RT85N has a convenient Q lever to raise and lower the tone arm, as well as a simple counterweight dial and an auto-stop function. It's a belt-drive turntable with easy speed switching between 33 revolutions per minute and 45 RPM, but it does not support 78 RPM records. It does not include a built-in phono preamp, but that shouldn't be a concern for many people, since most audio receivers have their own phono preamp built in.